Hey there, friends. Kevin here from the Chord Podcast. Back with another reaction video. And I know we haven't done some of these in a while, but when BabyMetal is going to come out with a new song, and it's with Bloodywood, well, Bloodywood featuring BabyMetal, you know I'm going to have to jump in on it because those two bands absolutely rock. And their brand new song, Bekhauf, I hope I said that right, came out on December 6th. I would have reacted to that on that day, but my brother got married that day, so this is definitely coming out a little bit later. Sorry about that. But before we jump into it, be sure to subscribe to the Chord Podcast right down here. New episodes of podcast every single Tuesday and Thursday. And 2025, we are definitely going a lot bigger than we have ever tried before. So get ready. Join us. And for more reactions too. So enough of me. Let's go. Yeah.
You are the best.
Already sounds like the perfect mixture for BabyMetal and Bloodywood, similar to Ratatata with Electric Callboy. And a full-on anime video? Smart move. Dang! Maybe a little bit more on the anime side than I was expecting. I was expecting some more of those classic Indian instruments, a little bit more prominent, but we'll see. This better be some intro to anime sometime soon. Okay. Ooh! Really going heavier on like some of those like 2000 techno feels. I'm enjoying this a lot more as it's going on, especially from the Bloodywood side. I mean, the vocal discrepancies and contrast between Bloodywood and BabyMetal are really nice here. God, there's got to be some anime that picks this up as its intro song. Don't know which one would, though. Whoa! That's a lot of electronic programming to really put in this. But it fits. Okay, here we go. Some more of those classic instruments that a Bloodywood would mostly use. Alright, that's a great mix. That was one hell of a blat to end that. Not bad. Not bad. Before we get to the breakdown, are you having a holly jolly Christmas? Do you still believe in Joe Hendry?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
And you want a podcast that Rolling Stone magazine described as initiates profound discussions with rock and metal artists, allowing fans to discover the creative workflow of their favorite musicians and understand the factors that make the band succeed or fall from fame. If you said yes to any of those questions, hit subscribe to the Corporate Percussion Podcast below. We are bringing you some of the best artists that are out there, and to close out 2024, some of the best artists that you should know, like Hill Haven and Not Enough Space. Definitely go check those episodes out. They're coming up very shortly. So be sure to subscribe to the Corporate Percussion Podcast. And in 2025, we're going bigger. We're going crazier. We're trying to get some of the even bigger artists out there, like Paleface Swiss, Killswitch Engage, Architects, Ginger, Rise Against. And we'll still keep bringing you some of those artists that you're definitely going to want to know in the future. So hit subscribe. Thank you. And now, to the breakdown. All right, so that was Bekhauf by Bloodywood featuring BabyMetal. And of course, with BabyMetal doing another huge collaboration in 2024 with Electric Callboy, I gotta ask the question, which one is better? Is it Ratatata or Bekhauf? I have to go with Ratatata, and the reason I have to go with that and over this one is because when I listened to it, it absolutely blended the best of BabyMetal and the best of Electric Callboy together, and both styles worked simultaneously. With this one, though, it had a lot more of a programmatic feel. It had a lot more of a heavier hard rock techno, more anime J-pop feel to it. So it played a lot more into the style that you would expect BabyMetal to really work off of, and a little less of those authentic, classic, Indian-inspired instruments that you would get from Bloodywood. We did get them to peek in a little bit more prominently throughout the song, especially towards the bridge, but we didn't get them to be as dynamic as they have been in past Bloodywood songs, which really gives them a unique flavor. I maybe understand that a little bit just to create the whole entire video, to really give more of that anime feel to it, which they absolutely did. And the vocal discrepancies and contrast between Bloodywood and BabyMetal really stand out with some rougher vocals and the cleans that BabyMetal is able to work with. So that stood out for a major positive as well, to really tell a much grander story from that perspective. However, I don't know, this one just didn't hit me as well as I thought it was going to. I love Bloodywood, I love BabyMetal, I love seeing both bands live. They both bring it absolutely intense, and this song was good but not great. But again, I'm comparing it to what Ratatata was in terms of what my expectations were, and just because it didn't meet those expectations does not mean that it's not a good song and a fun song to listen to. I just wish there would have been a little bit more of those classic Indian instrumentals put into the song and mixed in a different way, so that you would have that absolute focus on both styles really coming together. However, when it comes to really getting the song across and getting the story across, I think going with more of that techno style that really fits in more of the BabyMetal formula fits better, and the vocals from Bloodywood absolutely able to stand out in that regard as well. Not a bad song, good song actually, just not up to the level of a BabyMetal collaboration that I think we're used to seeing. So does this mean it's bad? No. Does it mean you should still be excited for more Bloodywood material? Absolutely. You should be excited for more BabyMetal material. Absolutely, because the more they work on this stuff and the more they blend these things and the more they try different ideas, the greater it's going to become. So this is, again, a nice positive step in the right direction, but just not as mammoth of a step that Ratata was. So I want to get your perspective on this. Put what you thought in the comments below. Remember, hit the subscribe button right down here. Hit the like button right down here to help push in the algorithm. Thanks, everybody. Hopefully I do more of these now that my point in time of life craziness is kind of at a break. So yeah, I'm out.